Zebra!
Now Stafford. That's to the tight end, Kobe Parkinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he stopped immediately there. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. He's to the 15. Touchdown, LA! Kyren Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams will add to their 4th quarter lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And this one will be brought back to the 22. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Ready, hot.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Stafford. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Matthew Stafford, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
This is first and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also a 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephant?
Well, if you do it one bite at a time. Okay. That's the way they've got to play this, one play at a time.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears get a bit closer. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if you're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. Williams going to throw for it. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game.
Bears 15.
So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Easy, alert! Set! Lady!
Stafford now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Set! 180!
On third down, here's Williams. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
280!
Off the draw, here's Williams. And able to work his way down to the 16. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Set. 11. Blue 60. Pretty hot.
Now Stafford. And that is incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Set. Blue 6.
They give it to Williams, running right. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Set. Red 80. Lookity hot.
They run. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
4 yards. First down, Rams.
Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone. No on me, it all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. It's another run here for Williams. And I don't think he's got that wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on it.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. Charlie Jones, deep to return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 2, ready? Here we go. Can.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Gun. Dahan. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Yeah! There we go. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
And that'll They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
We're going to 53. Here we go. Boy, nice. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas first down.
We're going to 54. Right here.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You get a 1st down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long. This is
In trouble, and down he goes. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Right up. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they begin with 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
11. Stop.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. To the left side, caught by Chase.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly...
Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game. Like, these receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide 80 hot. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Going for it all. That is hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big play for Cincinnati. An even 40 yards.
At the 9-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Wide 80. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
I'm one, ready?
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Gun, gun. Stop. Wide 80. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my
We're going to 53. Yeah! There we go!
Prescott on 1st down. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, we'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, here we go!
Now Prescott. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
We're going to 54. Wire. Yeah! What?
Prescott now. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And that's going to be incomplete. The defense, they were ready for it. They were all over that one. And the failure to connect on the fake punt is going to lead to a turnover on down.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because
he's in. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. His 2nd touchdown.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Western New York. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
5 yards on the play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Formation for the Broncos.
Taken at the 2. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. They don't get to stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front run. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Allen on 3rd and short. This is brought in by Coleman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And that's completed right side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Coaches just loved that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to knock him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 27.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's a third down give to Harvey. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up fourth down. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out. He's got Sutton complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down. Offense is set. First and 10. Now Nix. And they set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he drives this forward to the 6. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Second down, give to Harvey. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. He motioned the tight end over. Allen now on first down. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Brown 80!
Second down, here's Allen again. Holding by his back, Cook. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, with those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Here's a screen for Cook. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Catch is made down the right sideline. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Headed out right. That one caught by Coleman. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
180! Off 52.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Allen's going to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Marvin Mims now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And Bills get to him. He's brought down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Defense's first sack of the game, Kate. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards. And in this case, a really big loss.
Fails to find his running back. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit.
Formation for the Broncos.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So first and 10 now from the 30.
What's that?
They kick the running back in motion.
We'll go.
On first down, Allen buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out.
26.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Brings up second.
I know that may look
7.
like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Round 80.
Allen to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's P.J. Luck. And the Broncos take the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain, making second down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.